in the process of loading in. Make sure I find myself here. There we are. If anybody's wondering what the picture is that sometimes shows up on my profile, that is actually the squadron insignia patch that's on all the military uniforms on the Battlestar Galactica. So that's what that's for. That's what that is, in case people who watch this are not familiar with Battlestar Galactica. So that yellow weird looking circle is actually a patch. It's a symbol of the blue squadron. Let's see here. So let's collect our junk. I don't remember if I collected anything when I left yesterday. So we're going to collect it right now. Don't need any pairs at the moment. So you have two options when you do this. You can either collect all, or you can go through here and you can collect individual items. When you get to the treasure maps, you're pretty much done. One of these days I'm going to have to do the treasure hunting, but it probably won't be in today's episode. So well, let's look at today's challenges. I always start with the naturalist first. Desert, don't kill an animal. Sedative revived. Complete special, nope, gonna happen. Play with band for 2 minutes. I did that yesterday, but it wasn't a challenge. Deadly predators, goods sold to local buyer, not gonna happen. I mean, it might. We'll see. Alaskan ginseng picked, condors plucked, visit a shop in Valentine. Not gonna do a call to arms. Weapons cleaned with gun oil. I do that constantly, so you should always clean your guns. It's very important you clean your guns. Let's see if I cleaned my guns from yesterday. Nope. Wow. Didn't realize I used this much that much. So you can just see where the gun is and where the red is. See, the red starts taking down your damage, your reload, and your fire. Well, your reload and your fire rate. And sometimes it takes down, and after a while it takes down the range. I think there's a better mod, is why those other ones are supposed to come a little bit further. Because this one should have another thing of damage, it looks like. It has two for sure, and maybe if I add a mod or something. I don't know if you can even add mods. Huh. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Yep, I'm on this side of him this time. I always had this theory that whenever you have a bounty or your thing is really low, that it gives you really low, gives you messed up campsites. But I got a pretty good campsite considering. Alexa, 10-minute timer. So we gotta go do deserts and go sing at the Moonshine Shack. Did I clean all three of my guns or just two of them? Oh, I just cleaned just two of them. There's the third one. There's all four of my primary weapons clean. I have been using the Springfield instead of the bolt action. It seemed to be doing slightly better at preserving the... See, we need to go to the varmint rifle and we need to clean that because I know it's dirty. I don't remember cleaning it yesterday. There we go. See, there's even a fifth gun cleaned. We have to have this gun active in case the bounty hunters come after us. Because we still have our bounty of, how much is it? $41.53. So I got one challenge done in case the game makes me angry and I leave. In order to, you know, get credit for today, you have to at least do a challenge. Doesn't matter which challenge it is. Wow, something's coming after us. What would be coming after us? I didn't do anything that I know of. I didn't piss Butthead here off, did I? It disappeared. But we call that, well, I call it, other people call it too, but we call that a fire curtain. And usually it shows up as kind of reddish, kind of like a round, a quarter circle, I guess. Hey, we can get a thing of him. Where'd he go? See, it's a desert animal. Switch back. Looks like there's a player's camp over there in kind of the tall trees area. where the train is. Usually they're pretty good at spawning. Well, on to whatchamacallit. See, there's another player right there. Other players camp. They don't show up on the map. The only way that you see them is if you're close to them, and then they'll show up in your mini map. I don't even think they'll show up on the big map. The mini map is that little circle thing, bottom left hand corner of the screen, and below that you see a little kind of shield with a line through it. That means I'm in defensive mode. That keeps other players from shooting you, because their guns won't lock onto you automatically. It's good if you play this game to play in that mode. Although some missions that you do will automatically put you in the other mode for some odd reason. Like when you do certain deliveries. Oh, we're running out. The horse is running out of gas. So I don't have enough money to fast travel, so I gotta go the long way. And now we're in Armadillo. And it is possible to get around the map without using the fast travels. It's just a little easier. Just a little easier on time, and a little easier on your horse. Other than that, wonder if there's any wow, a bird. Yeah, there's something here. Wow, there's a little bit more dead bodies than there usually is. Did I miss an update? No. I've been leaving the vibration in my controller on, and it shows you it goes off when it starts vibrating whenever there's a collectible or a plant in your proximity, depending on the, and sometimes when you're under attack it'll vibrate too. But they recommend that if you want to maintain your battery for as long as possible, you dim your front light, which I do, and you turn that off. Alexa, snooze 10 minutes. Alexa, snooze timer 5 minutes. There's nothing there. Alexa, what is the alarm going off for?
6:15 p.m. every day at 9:45 p.m. and every day at 11:45 p.m.
Which one of them is going off now? Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 4:48 p.m.
Then it can't be any of the alarms. Snooze timer, 10 minutes.
Okay. Timer, 10 minutes.
Oh, there's a, oh, it's a moonshiner. See, I don't even have moonshine deliveries out here. Oh, aren't those coyotes? It's funny, they're out here in the desert, but they don't really classify them as desert animals. Although I do think they should be, but they're not. I think if they live in the desert, they should be desert animals. So, if a herd of them live out here, then a herd of them should be desert. And if a herd of them live in the mountains, then they should be classified as mountains. What is that? Can't be a person's camp. Nope. It's a defend the campsite site. Even if it's not active right now, they're always there. Wherever there's a defend the campsite, there's usually a campsite there, even if it isn't a random. Let's see. Gotta find one more animal. And the deserts will be done. Until I either let myself be caught or until I pay off that bounty, I ain't gonna be caught with my varmint rifle. There. There's at least 2 of the naturalists done. What's that? Oh, that's a fox. Turn off timer. Alexa, turn off timer. Alexa, turn off whatever timer's going off. The other one was probably, she probably didn't hear me say, it's supposed to get up to 100 degrees out here, so I can't have I have to leave my fan turned off, and since how she's between me and my fan. No, we have air conditioning, it just isn't as, the air conditioner doesn't work as good as it should, and you still need, I have two vents because I have them in the master bedroom, but it still needs to be, the air still needs to be circulated around. It'd be cool if I had a ceiling fan, but I don't. This apartment has a little light on the wall, and that's it in the bedrooms. The only room that has a light in it is the dining room, and then the kitchen has a fluorescent light. Wow, there's the train. Figures it would spawn after I don't want it or need it. I know there was a terror card up there on the, oh, it still is. Like I said the other day, if you get the same terror card every day, you will never get the set. You will get the same terror card that you got the last time you was there. So whatever tarot card this is, this will mean that I have two of them. One of the good things about that is the game distinguishes it when it's time, when you're collecting them, when you want to get the set. But when you actually get points, see, the points that I just got go both to your main points and your XP points, and to help level you up, and it also goes to your collector roll if it wasn't leveled up already. So whenever you do a specific thing for a specific thing, it counts on the roll. That's how you level them up. But you still get, you know, normal XP points for doing those things. Ouch. It was his fault. No, because I was trying to go off to the side instead of in the middle, and it was to go around his stupid ass. Oh, 15 cents and an alcohol bottle. Wow. See, that's how you get collectibles from non-player enemies. But I don't know if he would be. Oh, I guess it does count. I don't know what you're standing on the tracks for. What happens if the train was coming? Well, players will sometimes be on the train like me, and if I'm not paying attention, it could easily. Well, there it is. Alexa, cancel timer and reset. Cancel current timer. Reset for 10 minutes. Yeah, see, I so much as get. See, I had the 2 cents from yesterday. Apparently that wasn't enough. So now the game, whenever I get money, the game sends the bounty hunters after me. They can come at, I don't know when they can come at you, but I know it doesn't start until you're at least $10 or higher. Yeah, well, I can't kill horses, so. No, I can't go in my moonshine shack when ding. I don't know if anybody else has ever touched base on the moonshine shacks, but the moonshine shacks are, like I've always said, they're in like a separate lobby from the main game. So you actually, when you step through the door, that's why they're 100% secure. You're not even allowed to have you're not even allowed to access your weapon wheel while you're in there, so. No, I'm just going up to my favorite spot.
Do your damn jobs and drop them.
Yeah, that's right. You come up here and you drop us, okay?
Let's get them now.
That's right. You just come right on up that ladder. I'll be waiting for you. Oh. Next. So we got 1, 2, 3. What, 6 already? I know there's 3 right there. There's 1 right there, and then there's 2 over there, I think. So 6, I think. There's 3 there, there's 1 there, and I think there's 2 over there. Can't tell. Can't move either. The game must really want that 12 cents. It's trying so hard to get it, even if it has to cheat. So I don't know how it got in a good couple of good shots. See, I could let him catch me. I mean, I could let him kill me because I can. See, how much money do I have? 15 cents. See, taking out 2 lawmen, I could have that back in that fast. You know, it's not the same in other games, but in this game, when you talk through your mic, if you didn't never notice, your character's lips move to what you're saying. And it's only here in Red Dead that it does it. I don't know of any other games that do it.
Come on, let's move.
He either fell or died. Oh, he got me. So you got the lousy 15 cents. Oh, big deal. See, there it just took my 15 cents. Now I have nothing. See, nothing. But that's not hard to redo. Like I said. First we go here. Collect deliveries. Collect all. I don't care. We're in a hurry. That looks like one of the bounty hunters that killed me. Yep. Dead bounty hunter. It's like the game has to pay off your bounty at all costs. That's why it sends them after. Now it won't send them after me for a minute because I don't have any money, but I get so much as 50 cents or 5 cents or any money at all, and it'll send the bounty hunters after me. And I think that's what it does it on purpose, especially when you have a high bounty.
Get him!
Oops. Wonder if that... Hope that... Well, I revived it so the horse didn't die. See, so take that, you stupid game. And when you're low, until you level up a good at least 50, I think, it doesn't take the money from you. But after you get to like 50, then it does. Maybe it's because it's giving you a break to make money. But after that, it doesn't give you the break anymore. What? What? I don't know what you're talking about. It's what? I'm right in the middle of something. What for? Snooze alarm 10 minutes.
You're gonna pay the price for law breaking.
Alexa, snooze timer 10 minutes.
Okay.
Well, that's right. I didn't check to see if that challenge reset yet. See, if you shoot an animal, and that includes a horse, and you're trying, and you get that thing for the naturalist where you can't shoot an animal. Oops, wrong button. And sadly, horses count. Let's see. Nope. Didn't reset. That's good. It's almost completed. So I just can't. So probably what? About another 15 minutes it should be done. We need to back up a little bit. So what was I gonna do now? I wanted to check to see what timers are running. Delete.
Damn it! We lost them.
Alexa, set a 15-minute timer.
15 minutes. Starting now.
That's about how much more longer I figure I have on that challenge. And after that, then we can go shoot other animals. Well, we need to get 3 deadly predators, I think, and if I even do that challenge, whoops. Let's see, deadly predators. Yeah, 3 deadly predators. Carcasses or skins. 10 small animals. Now, a lot of people go to Logris to get frogs, but you know, frogs aren't the only small animals. Squirrels are also considered small animals. Basically, any animal that'll fit in your satchel is considered a small animal, because that's where you put them. Oh, it's another girl character. How about that? Yeah, right now I'm wanted by the law. Before I was wanted by bounty hunters. But I have a policy. I don't shoot other players unless they start shooting at me first. If I'm doing a bounty hunter mission where I go to pick them up for their bounty, I won't start shooting at them unless they return fire. So if they just, you know, because you have that option, you can just go and get arrested and get your bounty taken care of. And I try to see the look at the red dots, and I look to I try to make sure it ain't a player before I go shooting. There ain't no oh. You do not have enough money to pay your daily stable fees. Wham. But if any other players are listening, if you have a bounty, your best bet is to surrender. I mean, you go to jail, so what? Big deal. Then your bounty's gone, and you know you're free and clear. I mean, you can start all over again. Only reason why I like to have my bounties high is so that I can get more time, because there is a challenge. Well, no, it's not a challenge, but it's an award you get for the more time you spend in jail. Watch, I loot this police officer and I'll have 10 cents. Oh, good. I was right, 10 cents. Now watch, the bounty hunters will come and get me now for that 10 cents. This is odd. You know, I've only had like the 2 lawmen. Usually, you know, when you're in this town, you have like 4 or 5 come after you. With the 2, it's not even challenging. But so after I get my bounty about 50 bucks or more, then I might let myself be taken into, let the bounty hunters take me. Unless a bounty hunter wants to do it. I don't care. They get the money. They're happy, and I don't have a bounty anymore. And as long as I don't have to pay it, then I don't care. And that's one of the reasons why I get mad when other players shoot me and kill me if I'm not shooting at them first. Because if they shoot and kill you, then you lose the money. You lose all the money too. You lose the whole bounty. So the game takes the whole amount out of your money that you have. So if you have, you know, if your bounty's 50 bucks, it'll take 50 bucks from you. If you go to jail, you have the option to if maybe it was an oversight on your part, you can still pay, you know, the half amount to bribe your way out of jail. And then the more time you spend in jail, it slowly trickles down. The only thing that I don't like about it is if you're not in a major town and you go to the wagon, you could end up, you know, pretty much anywhere. What'd he do, fall? But that's a little bit about how bounties work in this game. Like I said, the game will, if you get shot and killed, period, whether it be by a player or by a bounty hunter, then it takes the money out of your money. And that's why I don't have any money whilst I have a bounty that I'm trying to build up. And see, the award is here under you go under progress, under awards, I was killed by a lawman because I was looking at that. Anyway, I guess we'll have to look at it later, I guess. See, that player's only got $8 bounty, see, so that player wouldn't be attacked by bounty hunters. See, if you keep it under $10, you're good. But players who have the bounty hunter role, like myself, will still get invitations to those. I don't know when the invitations start, but usually I won't take on a bounty at least unless it's $5 or $10 or higher. But that's me. I figure griefers, and griefing is illegal, and it's supposed to be not a good thing in this game. That's where you go around and shoot a bunch of players. And now we're getting a bunch of Pinkertons. Another reason why I don't like being shot, I've showed this in other videos. The game keeps track of how many times you die and how many times you kill something, whether it be an animal or another person or another player. And I think that even holds true through the PvP matches. So if you play a lot of PvP matches, you'll have a lot of dead players in your list. I guess he's down there looting. As long as he doesn't start shooting the other lawman, all he'll do is get a bad honor. It's only when you start shooting the lawman that you'll be included in this thing that I'm doing. Watch another 10 cents. Oh, 8. I was wrong. I was off by 2. Wow, 7 cents. Oh, I have a whole quarter. I don't know where I'm gonna go spend it on. I don't think there's anything that low. Most of your bullets and ammo are like 40 cents. That's so cool watching the dead lawmen fall off their horse. You notice I'm not trying to kill the horses. Usually I'd kill them and their horses, but this time I haven't killed a single horse. Wow, we're almost up to 50 bucks. Wow, it's finally completed. Don't kill an animal for 24 hours. See, this gun has been doing a lot better than the bolt action does. I noticed that the lawman always using this gun to kill me with, so I figured I'm gonna start using it. That way maybe I can get in a few good shots. Sometimes it takes my bolt action two or 3 bullets to kill a person. This one seems to be doing a lot better. 1 shot on some of these. Now if he starts shooting them, then they'll start shooting at him back. That's not a bad guy. That's a bad guy. And lawman, I don't know if you noticed the circle, but the circle has a distinct little kind of like star symbol in the center. So that's how you tell the lawman from from like your typical red dot. Oh, he went flying off. He went flying through the air like the greatest of ease. Wow. That's funny. That is just funny. I don't know if he's climbing up there or he's on that roof, but he's over there somewhere. Now he's dead over there on that roof. One. Oh, down. Damn. I got shot by a lawman. Oh, damn. A double-barreled shotgun. I'm so dead. Gee, even that gun didn't do much damage. It's like they're still having a shootout. I don't know if they're shooting it out with themselves or with the lawman. So that now completes all 3 of the naturalists. Special moonshine and a recipe. 2 collectibles. I need 2 more collectibles and 2 more lootable. Alexa, reset time. Reset 15-minute timer. Alexa, reset 15-minute timer. Wonder how much money I don't have. Wow, I have a whole 90 cents. I have a whole $1. Wow. I have a whole $1.09. See, I shot him in the head. See, he doesn't have a head no more. He was the headless horseman. See, but some people in the game will try to use 2 rifles instead of, you know, 1 gun that uses different ammo. And that's what you want to do. You want to use different ammo types. I found that out when I was playing Defiance. Defiance on PlayStation 3. If use the same ammo type, then you run out of ammo faster because if you trade on and off guns, they're both using the same ammo. So that way, use a rifle and a shotgun, and you're good. Because see, shotguns use different ammo than rifles. And then of course, pistols use even different types of ammo. He didn't come back. We don't know if whether he's there or not. Well, send another victim. We don't know if that way is clear. They keep not coming. That's funny. They're both dead on the roof. He's hanging down like that. That's funny. See, they don't hone in on you until you actually shoot one of them down there. And then you get that white dot that appears out of nowhere. See, rifles are also good for long range, where shotguns are good for short range. We don't know where he is. There they are. One of the things that I don't like is that then they start calling you names. My character, Maxine, she's 19 years old. And as far as I know, she's never been married. So she's a virgin as far as I'm concerned. You know, girls were big on keeping their virginity back in the 1700s. They usually didn't lose it until on their wedding nights. Not like today. So when they start calling me a whore, which sometimes they do, it's kind of offensive because I know my characters have never been married as far as I know. It would be kind of cool though if you did actually have a backstory that when you pick your character, you picked a backstory along with it, so you at least knew where your character came from before they were accused of a crime they did not commit. So how much money am I up to? Oh, $1.47. I might need $2 if I want to fast travel to Valentine, but I won't be able to fast travel back. Now, see, if they're down there shooting the lawmen, see, we could just stop shooting the lawmen, move. And they would stop coming after us eventually. So how much money do we have now? We have $1.69. He fell off. He fell down the hole. Wonder how easy it would be for me to change roofs. I'm on this roof because it's big. It gives you a big open area and they can't shoot you. Wow, he came up here and didn't see me. He didn't see his fellow dead lawman right there. There's 4 up there dead on that roof. There's 4 dead up on that roof. I was gonna go over and loot him and see if I could get it, some decent change out of him, but I don't know. Oh, that fucker. It figures.
Do they look dead to you? Kill 'em!
Well, boys, look who made an appearance. Come quietly, I ain't in the mood to teach your sorry ass a lesson.
See, and you can give yourself up. See, and there it goes, $27.92. See, so it goes down from the $50 that it was. 55 and some change to be exact. Now we just wait. Probably Blackwater. I don't recognize the jail. There. Bounty's gone. Didn't cost me no money. I still have my $1.69 that I had to begin with. See how much it's going to cost to fast travel to Valentine. $3.
Who's this then?
You know, griefers, they'll if you have a bounty and they can go get you, they'll go get you. Griefing still is against the game rules. For all those who have any question in it.
Appreciate it. Okay, then. Done and done.
See, the game took my stable fees and took my other fees as soon as I got enough money. I'm gonna have to sell some more meat to come unless I just come back. Well, we could go sell some stuff at the doctor. Maybe go do that. See if we can get at least $1. One thing I would like for them to add is the ability to stay in a hotel, like you can in the other, and you can in the story mission mode. and eat food at one of the places. That would be kind of cool.
Ah, I remember that face. My medicine's been keeping you healthy, I trust.
Yep.
Have a look.
Let's see.
All right.
What do we
Anything good?
need?
Okay, I'll buy that. You got more of those? Okay then. One more? Why not?
We need yarrow for something. I don't know what. We need blackberries. We need Indian tobacco. Prairie poppies. Going something. Vanilla flowers going something.
All right. Thanks. I guess I can take another. One more? Why not? I guess I can take another. One more? Why not?
Okay, $4. Now these I don't understand what they go in yet.
Now
So,
that's the deal.
so we got $5. It should be enough to go home or go to the moonshine shack. Because now that I don't have a bounty, because the game won't let you do any moonshine deliveries if you have a bounty of $10 or more. Which is why some players probably keep it low. Oh, it's only $3. Wow. Now, after you go in your moonshine shack, you are 100% secure. Nobody can come and get you or nothing else. If people are griefing you and you run in here, you can stay in here forever. Alexa, turn off timer.
Dispatch is started. We can ship it whenever you like. So, what shall we create?
I'll sell to him since how everything's doubled. It really doesn't matter. I get the $280, and I don't want a lot of money. Because this whole month, everything, the moonshiner is like, doubled. So, I don't care about selling to his stupid butt.
Voila. You have some work ahead of you. I hope you are feeling rested.
Alexa, what time is it?
The bar is ready and the bats will be loaded up in a moment.
5:42.
Remember, we have spent time and money to get this far. Please take it seriously, eh? There are those who wish us to fail.
I don't know why he makes it sound like we don't make a lot of missions. And the only missions that I haven't made is because the stupid freaking game decided it would be a good idea to put fog, and it's impossible to see fog. And then the other day I ran out of time because I was trying to get the miles. And then there's always the occasion that a player will blow up your wagon. Now they don't get nothing out of blowing up your wagon. They don't get nothing out of killing you, except for wasting ammo. They can't loot you. They can't do nothing, except for make your life miserable. That's it. There's no rewards. they don't even get any XP points for killing or killing you or anything else. The only time that they get XP points is during PvP matches, and if you're doing a long distance delivery and they shoot and kill you on that long distance delivery, and then they can steal your stuff and then they can go sell it and make the money. But other than that, they get no money out of it. So if you're doing a regular delivery, they get nothing out of that. If you're doing a local delivery for the trader, they get nothing out of that. If you're doing a long distance, that's the only time they get to do anything. So I don't even see why they bother. To me, it's just a waste of ammo. And there's other things you can be doing in the game besides that. But one of the things that I think that they should add to the trader delivery wagon is 2 horses. I mean, this one has 2 horses, and we're only carrying moonshine. The other one's carrying, you know, animal parts, mostly furs and stuff, but they're not that heavy, but they're not that light either. So 2 horses would be really good. Would give you a little bit more speed, I think. Gives you a little bit more speed now. Also, you know, they should do long distance deliveries for moonshine, where we can, you know, go over a little further if we want. I think that would be kind of cool. It'd give, you know, each moonshine shack, you know, the ability to extend beyond its normal clientele. Because he's always saying, we have some new customers, I see. Oh, horse pucky. We got the same customers we had last time. We have the same customers. We have the same people. We go to the same areas. That's the only reason why, you know, I was thinking about moving my moonshine shack. But I'm not moving it to Valentine. I was thinking about Valentine, but not Valentine. My other character that I have with one of my sub accounts, that's a sub account on my main account, had 2 wagons blown up because of the stupid griefers. So maybe that's one of the reasons why, you know, Drac never delivers moonshine anymore, because he's always getting griefed. There is a couple of ones that where you take the moonshine out to, like, the fence out in Van Horn, I think. That wouldn't be too bad of a run. At least you'd be going in the opposite direction. But those who know, we pretty much stay out of Valentine, because that's where all the griefers are. Alexa, 48-minute timer.
There are things you could do to lower the price, huh? Ah, yes. This is for the connoisseur, yes?
Yeah, see, this one will bring in almost $5. I mean, $500. And it's one of the 3-star moonshines. We only have to wait for its completion. We don't necessarily have to wait for it to deliver it too. So let's see, how much money does that leave us with? 250 bucks, roughly. It's not here again today. Like I said, I don't know what days it's here. I don't keep track. So when I come to the moonshine shack, I can check to see if it's here. See if the tarot card's on the porch. I didn't really notice. I don't see it. Nope, it's not there. I don't know if I'm going to do those deliveries or not. I mean, when you're first starting out, you know, the smaller deliveries are not a good thing. When you get more established yourself and you have money to throw around, then, you know, and you've bought everything that you want, or need, I should say, need, then, you know, you don't have to necessarily then, you know, you can be a little bit more relaxed about the missions that you do. Like, you know, like when it says you need to do 2 long distance deliveries, you know, I think it should only be 1. 2 small deliveries equal 1. And if you're and I think that if you're going to do a long distance delivery, then you should get double the money automatically. So the normal amount is 500 bucks. So if you do a long distance one, it should be 1,000. Because of the risk you have to take to do it. You risk other players stealing your shit. Also, when I get money, I like to make sure I've ordered all my ammo, keep my ammo ordered. Let's see here. We want 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You want 3 because sometimes these go in something. Okay, let's go down to the fence and get some moonshine. See, I should be able to go into my own moonshine shack and get my own moonshine and use it, instead of having to go to the fence and buy it. I know I can eat my own nuts. I think you have almonds or something down in the moonshine shack. I don't have to worry about the bounty hunters no more. Let's see. Hey there, the tarot card is back. I need one more collectible in order to complete that challenge. I think I have 5 or 6, I'm not sure. Or 4, I think. Wait a minute. We gotta go like this. Let's see. I need one more collectible. To get the 6 collectibles collected. Sometimes I don't like coming to this fence because this dude never says nothing to you. He don't even say hi. He just keeps smoking his cigarette. Gives you the same stupid look. There. Now I have the moonshine again, because you use that moonshine for 2 things, at least I do. Use it to make toxic moonshine whenever that challenge comes up, and I use it to make my special ammo. Well, one of them. One of my explosive ammos. The other one you need your animal fat to make. One of them, I think you use animal fat and moonshine. Unless that's the fire bottles. Maybe that's the fire bottles. I didn't know animal fat was so combustible. This is American ginseng. Or is it the Alaskan ginseng that's supposed to be on the challenge? Oh, it's Alaskan ginseng, not American. I don't know where that stuff is. I know where the American stuff is that's around here. Nothing. 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 It's like the game fights tooth and nail to not let you get these challenges done. See, I know why Rockstar lowered the amounts, because, you know, everybody was just doing the daily challenges and racking up the gold, and they wouldn't buy any gold, and they only make money when you buy gold. Because gold is the premium currency. This game is really simple. It only has gold and money. Fallout 76 has caps, gold, treasury notes, legendary script, there will be my deadly predators. Watch, they're all poor or something. How did I get explosive with this? And the stable fees, I understand why the game charges those, because, you know, you have access to this stable, and this is where your horses are all stored. Somebody has to feed them, and somebody has to, you know, thingy, and then you have a place to keep your wagon, because that's where the wagon is. But I don't understand the maintenance fee. You should only be charged the maintenance fee, the daily maintenance fee, when and if you order something from the catalog, and it would cover the cost of the shipping. So for them to bring it to your camp, so to speak. I mean, because you don't pay Crips, because Crips isn't in the equation. I mean, he makes money when you do off the trading. So I'm assuming he makes half of what either the same amount you do or the same amount as you do, or like a percentage of what you make. Maybe a quarter. I don't know. Maybe that's why we only get 500, because he keeps 1,000. He keeps the other 500 for himself. But still, you know, long distance, we should get at least 1,000. And if he gets whatever we get, then he should get 1,000 too. Well, there's one in here plus these 3, so that makes 4. So technically I have room for 1 more. Badgers. We're gonna go shoot us a badger. I had to shoot it twice. Oh well. I now have 2 cougars and 3 wolves. Alexa, how many minutes on my 40-minute timer? Alexa, how many minutes left on my timer? Alexa, what time is it? I wonder why that one Mexican girl doesn't appear there anymore. And I say Mexican because I'm old school and that's what we used to be. I'm not into this Latina stuff. Plus I never think I say it right. And it's easier to say Mexican. Because that's initially where they're from, is Mexico. Whoops. They probably just broke my wagon. Nope. Oh, prairie poppies. This is one of the reasons why you should always get insurance. Because if you don't get insurance on your horse and your wagons, then that could have potentially busted. But since I already paid the money, see, the game didn't break it. Sometimes it won't do it. It's more random. But if you don't pay the insurance, I think the game will purposely break it. Just so it can collect the money. You know, I don't understand them. I mean, they really don't get the money. Basically, you're just giving them back the money because all the money basically comes for them. It's almost like the game of Monopoly. the bank pays you all this money, and then as you, whatchamacallit, you pay it back to the bank.
Supplies are
We'll do the
I'm a
good
happy
ones
man.
first. We'll do the poor ones first.
Guess beggars can't be choosers. Well, anything's better than nothing. Okay then.
And we'll do the good one last.
This is good quality.
I don't know if we have enough time, if we have enough thing. So what we'll do here, we'll order supplies.
Well, if you insist.
And then we'll go ahead and make the delivery.
All right.
That way I don't have to come back to the camp if I don't
There's another
want.
batch ready to go. Sure feels good. It wasn't easy. I've cut myself so many times, it's a miracle I've got any blood left in me. Anyway, got a local buyer lined up, so should be an easy run for you.
And see, when we have these challenges where, you know, where we have, you know, multiple deliveries, instead of filling the wagon all the way up, I do quarters. I don't waste my time doing a full-fledged wait to fill it all the way up, which is what the game would like you to do, but I don't play that game. I don't play their game. I don't care if I lose money. There is a loss. I mean, the medium wagon should be $2.50, and then this one should be half of that. I think it's like $1.25. And you only get 75 bucks, I think. I didn't really notice. So there's like $50 you lose because you did this one, which you shouldn't. It should be specifically if they're so you get 500 for a full delivery, 250 for a half, and you should get at least 125 for quarter deliveries. These wagons are not as fragile as the bigger wagons. Wow, I have bad guys on the way. Usually I don't get bad guys unless I'm dawdling. Maybe we'll slow down and let them catch up for a minute. See if they do. Oops, wrong switch. I don't see them. They're not showing up. And I'm going to say this again. I'm going to say this every damn time I make a delivery, maybe. Is that if somebody tells you that you get more money by dawdling, you don't. You get the same amount of money whether you're there as fast as possible or as slow as possible. You get there with less than 30, you get there with 30 seconds to spare or less, you get the same amount of money, period. There's no more, there's no less. The only time that you get more money for doing things is when you do those stranger missions. You take a little bit longer to take that person from point A to point B. You make a little bit extra money. Is he still on the? Oh, he fell off. I thought he was still in the wagon. That was pretty funny. I shoot him and he comes flying into the wagon. That's funny. This is another one of my pet peeves. You know, we shouldn't have to battle every time we go make these deliveries. Because, you know, we didn't have cell phones back in them thar days. We barely had a wire running from one end of the United States to the other, and then you had to know Morse code in order to send a proper message from somebody. And the only people that were better at making any type of long distance communications were the Indians. So they would send the smoke signals. But how would these people know that, you know, you're making a delivery? They wouldn't. I mean, this is supposed to be, you know, the Wild West, or the beginning, the end of the Wild West, but it's supposed to be, you know, more realistic than it is, and I don't think it is as realistic as it could be. The only good thing is if you fight bad guys on the way, you don't have to fight them when you get here. Alexa, how many minutes left on my 48-minute timer? 48. How many minutes left on my 48-minute timer? That's probably my alarm. I'm gonna have to start setting my alarms for different things. Alexa, turn off alarm. That's just supposed to notify me, and it's setting an alarm is more better than setting a timer daily. It's just supposed to tell me when 6:15 is. But sometimes when I have multiple things running, I get confused. So let's see. I didn't see how much money I made. Wasn't very much, probably the 75 bucks, like I said. Because I had like $30 left. Wow, turkeys. Due to popular belief, you shouldn't use a regular gun to shoot those. You should use a varmint rifle. Let's see, how many minutes do we have left on our Alexa, how many minutes left on my timer? Well, I don't want to just sit here. See, what else am I gonna do? I gotta wait for Crips to at least get the deliveries and start working. Plus I have to wait the 48 minutes, so another 18 before I can leave the game. We still gotta go do the 2 players. The play with a band for 2 minutes. Maybe we'll go do that. See, like I said, you go to your moonshine shack and you're in it, but you have to be in it. That's why I think they should put a fast travel inside the moonshine shack. I was thinking maybe it should be on the outside, but nah, it should be on the inside. You should be able to go up there by Maggie, and she should have the options to have to fast travel from her. Not Marcel, because he's too busy with the other stuff, but her for sure. So we'll go in and play with the band for 2 minutes while we wait for that 40-minute timer. Because I'm not gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna go find the other thing. I might, but I need to go to the bathroom and do some other stuff, so I'm just gonna wait out the time. But the time, the stream is gonna end here, so see, the supplies I purchased just arrived in camp.
Well, look at the bad news. You got quite the reputation.
Play the piano. I always play the piano because she's not sitting at it, and it's easy just to start playing it. And magically, you know how to play all these instruments. You don't have to take any of the instruments away from anyone else. You're supposed to be playing. Play it. You're not playing. Is it glitching? So it's a total of 4 minutes because you have to do 2 minutes twice. People just say, oh, you gotta play with the band for 2 minutes. No, it's 4 minutes. You gotta double it because it's twice. So I did it. So I played with the band for 2 minutes. Now I gotta play with the band for another 2 minutes. I don't know whether to leave the stream going or to end it, but I'm gonna go off mic for a little bit, and while she plays, after I get the challenge done, make sure I get it done because she keeps stopping. Okay, I have the challenge done, so I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna go off mic for a little bit. I don't know for how long exactly. The game might automatically end and self-terminate. So if that happens before I come back, I don't know if the stream will stop automatically or not, but I know that if you're wait a minute, I'm inside the Moonshine Shack, so the game won't kick you off. So I'll sit here and play the thing for a little bit, and then I'm going off mic, and then I'm gonna end the stream.
Okay, boys.
Because I was thinking that maybe I'd leave it going, but I'm gonna leave this going, but I'm not gonna leave the stream going. Because I don't know if it'll self-turn off or not, and I know if the game kicked you off, it would kick you to the main screens, and YouTube won't self-terminate at that point. The whole game would have to terminate. It'll have to stop in order for that to happen. But I got some things I got to do, and it's going to take more than just 10-15 minutes to do them. So that's why we're ending the stream before the 48 minutes is up. Let's see. Alexa, how long is left on my timer? Maybe we'll wait another minute or two. till there's only 10 minutes left. But what'll happen is that the moonshine will be completed in about that time, which is why I started it just a little bit before then, and when that timer goes off, then it's going to be done. See what other... See, I'm not going to do that one. I'm not going to do that one. Definitely not doing that one. Not doing the call to arms. See, the call to arms, the blood money, that's all the new content they added. In case anybody's wondering, that's what they added. Yeah, I know it's been a few months, probably 6 months or more. Maybe they added it at the beginning of the year. I don't recall. But that was what they added. That was the latest update to the game. The Naturalist was before that, and I'm not sure before that. I think that's when they added the other 3 roles. Because the Trader was first, then they added the Moonshiner, and then the Collector, and I think at the same time they added the Collector and the Bounty Hunter at the same time. So they added, and then and they added Prestigious Bounty Hunter, which I think if they're going to do that, then they should add to the Trader, like I said, with the 2 horses, and fix the amounts you get. Not to mention the moonshine, they should fix that. So if you break 1 bottle of moonshine, you don't lose $60 out the gate. The only good thing is if you break a bunch of bottles, like 5, it's still the same $60. I think you can break all of them except for 1 or 2 and you still get most of the money. I'm not sure. But I know if you break like 5 or 10, you still get this. You still get whatever you're gonna get minus $60. Okay, let's see. The Trader. I did look at that one. Collector. Well, we'll see. I'll think about it. I was going to leave when the moonshine was done anyway, so I'm not going to get to these. See, so that'll give me 5, probably 6 challenges, and I only need to do 3 more if I want to get this award. I have to do all 7 to get that one. But this one, you only have to do 9 of the daily rolls. They should have that where you do 5 and you should be able to get that done. Only 5, not 7. Because they shouldn't make you do 2. And those are usually the PvP matches. And I don't do PvP. Streak 10 days. In 14 days, you go up to the next tier. It's supposed to say 14 to 21. And then that one's supposed to say 14 to 28. Looks like they screwed up. After this one is right. Well, actually, it's supposed to be 7 to 14, not 10. But I guess that's because that's what day I'm on. Maybe that's what it is. It changes where it's on the day, but it's when it starts out, it's 7 to 14. And then it's 14 to 21. And then this one should actually be another 7 days. That's 21. See, 21. So 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Yeah, 28. Never mind. It just didn't make sense to me at first. Huh. But that's when you get the $100 streak reset bonus, and then it resets your streak back to 0. Before, it used to not do that. Let's see what players are in here. Looks like Rowdy Bush is on. The Joker kid is on. Rowdy, usually these are in alphabetical order, so if they're higher than what they're supposed to be, then that means they're on. These people right here may not have an account here. So that's why they don't have a picture of a player. It's one way to test that. Yep, I have a picture. See, this is my other character, Commander Shamrock. Initially, it was going to be my daughter's account, but things didn't work out that way, so I just started playing the game with her account. And that's what you have to do to play this game with multiple characters, because you can't have multiple characters in this game. You have to create a sub account on your main account, or you can create a separate account altogether, but then that would mean you'd have to get a separate email address and everything else. You still have to get a separate email address, although I do think you can share an email. I'm not sure. You should be able to. Like, you know, kids, they should be able to share an email with their parents, so their parents, you know, can see what mail's coming into them. So they maybe just put like an extra thing at the side, at the end, you know, an EX or something, so you know that it's going to, or whatever kid it is going to that, whatever their name is. Maybe I'll hit flipping Google up about it, and Yahoo about adding child's accounts to primary accounts. You have one account, but the children can use your email address with like an extra on top, like 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then it will be that child's email on top of your email. So you're gonna have to have multiple accounts, multiple email accounts for all thingies. Alexa, how many minutes is left on my timer? Alexa, how many minutes is left on my timer? Alexa, how many minutes is left on my timer? Guess I'll have to look on the phone. If people aren't familiar with the Alexa app, you have an app on your phone, which is how you control the Alexa device. 3 minutes and 44 seconds. So this is how you turn on lights, turn off lights, set her to do what you want her to do. It's all done on your phone, so it's like a remote, because she doesn't come with a remote. Although there is a remote that comes with it to control the volume of it and mute it and stuff like that. So there's like 3 minutes left, so I guess I'm done for the day. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing a Fallout 76 video. To whoever watched, thanks for watching. If you haven't yet already, subscribe. I'm not critical on liking the video unless you really like it. But subscribing, you know, the subscriber helps me out so that, you know, I get more people, and then, you know, it actually starts making it profitable. Right now it's not profitable. I don't make nothing off of it. But I play it. I play these games anyway, so I figured, what the heck, I'll just do this. And I'm on a fixed income, so you know, any extra would be, you know, would be helpful. I don't know exactly how the PayPal works, but people want to send me a PayPal donation. I think it's I think you just use the email. I'm not sure. So, and my primary email address, of course, is commanderstarbuck@yahoo.com. So if you go to PayPal, I think you just need the email address, and I think that's the email address. That's the email address I used to open the account. So I think that's all you need. If you need something else, let me know in the comments. Nobody ever comments, so. But if somebody does, then we'll get to those comments. So, and I guess we'll be back tomorrow to do another video. There won't be a Minecraft stream tomorrow because I did it on Wednesday, but that was a special one because I was doing a full, you know, show people the inside and out of the buildings and the full extent of what I have built in those two worlds. So that's why that is there. The next Minecraft stream isn't set for 2 weeks from last week. So not this week, but maybe the following week. But if I don't do anything on Minecraft, it'll be postponed a week. So maybe a month. It may not be for a month. We'll see if we can get something done between now and in a month. So what's today's date? Alexa, what is the current date? Sure. Alexa, play new notification. Turn off alarm. It's easier just to do this sometimes. So long, and see you all in the next video, which might be tomorrow, or I might do a 76 later. We'll see. Until then, happy hunting. I know that's Drax